Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 25 years, is now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. At Boodoo's, you are assured quality service and affordable funeral packages so that your loved ones get the send-off they deserve. Boodoo's can ship and receive worldwide. When the inevitable occurs, you can rely on Boodoo's Funeral Home, funeral directors and embalmers. Now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. 24-hour service available. Phone 370-8036. Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry.
Good morning, everybody. And again, thank you so much for being here. Baba's going to be here. And, well, I told you 5 minutes before, but in order to speed things up, because the time is really an issue, I decided to do my part in the meantime. Is that okay? All right. So, the hardest part of losing someone is not having to say goodbye, but rather learning to live without them. Always trying to fill the void, the emptiness that is left inside your heart when they go. But today is not for that. Today is for celebrating an extraordinary woman. And I know many of you are still wondering how she died, how it happened. But today I want to tell you how she lived. A young girl born out of Shogunas, Montrose, to humble parents. She was a caring daughter and sister to 9 siblings. She was a wife and a mother, a cousin, a sister-in-law, and a friend to many. As much as Mommy was a simple, conservative person, she became known very quickly throughout her community. Because she was the young lady that worked at the doctor's office. And I'm sure the older people in this audience will know what I mean. She spent the better part of 15 years working with Dr. Maraj, building his practice, and she's still fondly remembered today for her kindness, patience, and love that she showed every single patient that walked into that office. By the way, 40 years later, you know, Dr. Maraj is probably older than Jesus, but you know he's still there, right? Yeah. Mommy went on to work at Chief Brand Products for the next 17 years, where she continued to work hard and progress, and as such she was able to help so many of us. Many of us in this room would have worked at Chief Brand for a short stint or the other, and that was because of her. She had many opportunities, like attending Mastana Bahar, to facilitate the pick-up and segment. She also worked out at Tobago, at Blue Horizon Hotel, which was owned by Chief Brand. In addition, I believe this job gave Mommy the first opportunity to enter the United States. It also gave her the opportunity to retire at age 45. Not many people knew that. Some might find that strange or even desirable, but let me just say, she deserved it. And as she always said, she earned it. Mommy had a work ethic like no other. Her commitment and dedication to whatever she did was unquestionable. She never took a day off, even when she was ill. She never offered excuses. She always found a way to get the job done. All the while, she was doing the most important job, which was teaching me by her example. Many people don't understand why I work so hard or why I never have time, but it's an easy explanation. This lovely lady taught me the value of hard work. She taught me why I should never give up, and she always taught me to follow my dreams, no matter how crazy. She always demanded the best from me, and I owe most of my success to my mother. Just this year, she says to me, "When is your exams?" You know, I didn't even know she knew I was studying again. So I said, "Well, soon." And then she says, "Well, you know, I hope you don't wait last minute like you normally wait, so you better start studying now." You know, That was her way of supporting me. No matter how old I am, I was always her child. She never discouraged me, and she always pushed me. Mommy was always happy with most of the choices that she made in her life. She was not one for regrets. She exhausted her 70 years, 5 months, and 2 days on this earth. We should all be so lucky. Mommy traveled with me over the years, even with my friends. She became one of the girls. One of the fondest memories I have of her is a whole bunch of us eating gelato ice cream in a wharf in Croatia. It was a beautiful sunny day, and just after breakfast, somebody said, "Ice cream!" And I expected her to, of course, scold us, but that day she bought ice cream for everybody. So she lived, you know. She loved, she laughed, she cried. She was even angry sometimes, even a little controlling, even impatient. But she was perfect. She will always be my mother. And as I grow older, I enjoyed her being my best friend for so many years. She was my travel buddy and the person who kept all of my secrets. She can never be replaced. And that is where my grief lies today. I will miss her dearly for all our daily chats. I would talk to her on my way to work and on my way from work. We would share funny little jokes, and she always got the news wrong. She would listen to the news and then she would relay it to me, and she always got it wrong. If a man died, she would say a lady died. You know? I mean, but I will miss her forever, and she will never be forgotten. Before I conclude today, it would be remiss of me not to mention her husband and her grandson. Both Carlo and Noah had special relationships with Mommy. They would be fighting one minute and perfectly fine the next. Carlo and Mommy spent the better part of 35 years together, and through the ups and downs, she eventually died in his arms. I guess there would be no better way to go, and I'm sure he will miss her dearly. Noah, on the other hand, has not fully accepted our reality. You know, as much as we have explained it to him, he says to me, especially when I'm trying to get him to eat something he doesn't like, he would say, "Mommy, call grandma, tell she, roti butter." Because his grandma was famous for roti butter. They enjoyed each other's company, watching cartoons, playing Tickle Monster. As when I feel very sad for my son, you know, to have lost his grandma at such a young age. But I'm grateful that Mommy was able to enjoy Noah for these few years. You know, he was truly the apple of her eye. And as I bid farewell to my mother today, I do so with a free heart, because I remember how we always took the opportunity to celebrate her, whether it was her birthday or any special occasion. I remember the times we spent together, and even when she was sick over the last 20 years, and the battles that she fought just so that she could spend a little more time with us. I always loved her for that. She was a true warrior. And as the saying goes, even the bravest and mighty warriors must one day lay down to rest. So rest in peace, my beautiful queen. You have done your job well. And now you can be rewarded in heaven. And I am sure that we will meet again. Thank you.
First, I must apologize to you all for being a little bit late. When I spoke to the young lady, I think it was you, I told her I'll be here by 7:15. That was the arrangement. And I spoke to Roland yesterday. I told him I'll have be before 7. I have everything in place, but you see, man appoints and God disappoints. I leave him on time to be here on time, and the traffic said no. I don't know if it had police on the road or what it is, but I can't move. I just there, and I get anxious, and time running, people calling me, and God is good. So I apologize to you all, and today we are living in some really trying times, and we have to be very cautious and conscious of everything that is happening around us. So today, Aaj andhere mein hai hum insan gyan ka suraj chamka de Bhagwan. That Lord, in these dark times, gyan ka suraj means light, gyan knowledge. That knowledge of light for us to understand where we are and how we are going about things, that we should find peace in our lives. Bhatak rahe hum raah dikhare. As we go through this journey of life, bhatak rahe, traveling through this journey of life, we need your guidance and we need your help. And the last verse is, Hum to hai santana tihare. Lord, we are all your children and we deserve your blessings. If you appreciate us, you need to give us your blessings. So what we have to do, we have to work in such a way that God is going to bless us and give us that blessing that we so much deserve and desire. Sri Krishna Chandra Maharaj ki jai. Who taken part in his service? Is something? I'm a decorator a little bit. Chandanam Devyam Kanayam Sum. See how? Om Sri Shishtamati Chandanam Samarapayam. You taken that too? Or else, sorry, I reached it by get out in the traffic.
It's okay, just make sure you do it better.
Hmm?
Just make sure you do it
Yeah, everything we done get already.
Yeah, we will speed when we're going, but just make sure you do everything.
Yeah. Those lights I put there, those are for the Panchak to Shanti everything now because
Okay.
still in the Panchak time. Alright, sun up here. Take this water.
You open it?
Yeah. Just take this water and you sprinkle it on the ground and you go around the body 5 times.
You open it? You open it?
I don't know.
You open it and press?
What is it? We can open it? Alright. You told that? Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Sprinkle the water on the ground and go around. You want to walk with her? Yeah. Om Hari Om. Five times. Yes, keep going. Okay. Omyani Kani Chapapani Janman Trapitani Chatan. Shanti Orajana. Somebody could help us with the malas, please? Anybody? Om Pavitra Pavitro Vasarvishtangato Pivayashmare Pamarikasham Subhaya Vyantaram Suchi Sarvishnayo. Yeah. Open them out and you'll get okay, 5? Right, very good. Take this one, sit here. Come. Take the deer. Turn up right. Okay. One take count of the middle of the forehead.
Which one got that?
The one with the ring. Yeah. Yeah. By both ears. One under the chin. Arbitrary hand go be above here, so put a take here. On the side, same thing. Okay, good. Just hand me the pin there, boy. Your pieces are gold? No? Okay.
Did it
No. Just rest this on his side, the corner up so. Okay. Hand me some pan leaves, eh?
Next side?
Yeah. Yeah. Put it by this one. Put it over there. Yeah. That's it. Come sit. Or somebody put here. Good. All right, take the mala. Malatyadi Sugandhini Malatyadi Navai Prabhu Mayatani Pujatam. How many matches is that? And look at how Kampa just under the thing. How many terra with the flowers? The one with the flowers. Thank you. Hide this, no? Have it up. Put back this there. Put back this too. Thanks. Yeah. Om Bhuruva Swa Duriva Bhumna Pradviva Varemna Tasya Se Pradvi Devi Adane Manadhaya Dehari Om. All right. Could we all please stand for the arati? If any reason you need to sit, it's not a problem, but we'll appreciate if you stand with us. Arati. 3 times. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Anirotama Savriti Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Eke Chatma Hanujana. Okay. Hand me some flowers there. Okay. Take some flowers, Betty, and offer by the foot here and just bow your head. Offer it by the pin. Anybody else for arati? Yeah, give them a mala. Come, you all come line up, take a mala and come it. Offer it. Malati Adi Sugandhini. Malati. Yeah. Offer the arati 3 times. Yamdware Mahagore. Who don't have a mala, you can take flowers. Yamdware Mahagore and Nirutam Savititam Sipite Vigachanti. Eke Chatma Hanujana. Eke Chatma. Sorry. You want to go on the other side? Om Yamdware Mahagore. Come. Offer the mala. Malati Adi Sugandhini Malati Adi Navaipu. Arti. Yamdware Mahagore and Nirutam Savititam Sipite Vigachanti. Eke Chatma Hanujana. Eke Chatma Hanujana Yamdware Samarpayami Hari Om. Let's bow by the foot. Kamita. I hope you have money to pay for it. Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. Om Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Malati Adi Sugandhini Malati Adi Navai Prabhu Mayayatani Pujartam Pushpani Purgayatam Pushpani Samarpayami Hari Om. Om Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana. Om Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Come again. Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Anybody else? Om Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. Om Yamdware Mahagore Aniruttama Savritam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Hari Om. All right, good. Okay, you all can have a seat, please, by EIS of way. My friends, you want to have a seat or you remain here? My friends, at this time, we would have had the eulogy, which you would already have had. And from what I heard of the eulogy, this mother has been a true mother, as all mothers. Although sometimes you feel that your mother is not showing you the amount of love and appreciation that you are supposed to get. Especially if there is a large family, a lot of the time this one will feel that one getting more attention, and the next one getting more attention, and not getting. But all mothers like their children, and it is more or less the same way. So today we appreciate very much that wonderful Eulogy, and the relationship that you had with your mother is very, very important. How you said you'll talk to her even when you're going to work, you're talking and that kind of thing. And that is a message for, not only for us here today, but for children generally, for all of those who are looking at this broadcast also. The sharing that we are doing. For all of you to appreciate that while you are living in this world, this time, as the bhajan was telling us, your time here is short, you do not know. And even now so, with the pandemic that is here, it's even worse. Now we are not supposed, these services are supposed to be just like half an hour, because we cannot allow ourselves to intermingle. I am coming on the road, I am coming from home, I am coming in my vehicle, but sometimes I have the glass down and I say the virus is be flying in the air. I don't know if it could fly into my vehicle, if it is on my clothes, I don't know. So all of us have to take caution, precaution. If you walk outside, if you just walk outside by the road, you have on your mask and you, even if you have on gloves and everything else, somebody could be passing something and it just flies, sticks on your clothes and you carry it home. Or anything could happen. So sometimes now the world is in a confusing state. You all know that. They are saying this virus would work, then this vaccination would work. Then they're saying no, the next one, this one better, and that one has so much efficacy, and this one will have confusion. Sometimes I believe the scientists themselves are confused. But I know God isn't confused. God knows what He's doing. When this mother time came, He took her. And all those persons who are dying now, they are taking her. God is taking them. Human beings are not taking them. The doctors have all these scientific remedies and injections and what they have, and they're trying everything and still people dying. Why? He's in charge, not us as human beings. And we have to appreciate that. Each one of us have to appreciate our lives where we are now, where we are today. And we have to trust in God and believe in God and follow. Another thing I want to tell you, we have a lobby. I've started a lobby that we're asking now for open-air cremations. It's a long time we have been asking, and they keep putting it off and putting it, and they don't want to give us that. You know why you have to go to the crematorium and pay 3 times the amount? Some people don't have money, they have to borrow monies to make up $25,000-$30,000 for cremation. Why? Only in Trinidad they're not allowing open-air cremation. Only in Trinidad. Whatever the reasons, there is no scientific data to tell you you cannot burn a body. The scientific data is, once the body dies and about 3 days pass, the virus dies. Whatever virus is in there, it dies. It cannot survive on a dead entity. It dies. So right now, although we're taking all the precautions, there's no virus in this body. And this room is, Boodoo's always make sure that this room, as we leave here, the maid or whoever will come and sanitize the whole room back again, so that whoever comes after us, it will be sanitized properly. We have to take our precaution. We cannot expect anybody to do it for us. So as I was saying about the lobby, I've put on my Facebook page also that we want everybody to lobby. Now, some of us, Hindu communities, we have gotten together with the Mahasabha and other religious groups, Swaha, and a lot of the others, and we have agreed to join with them in lobbying government. First, one judge says she cannot hear it, it's not relevant. Then they had another case, and the other judge said it is relevant, we have to see about it. So they sent it back to the first judge, and some of you would have seen the papers yesterday. This second judge says, well, during the holiday, she can't do anything, so she will do it on the 5th of January. From now, today is what, about the 19th? And until the 5th of January, about 10-15 days, we have to wait. So that 10-15 days, the crematoriums will keep piling up. Now they're saying the bodies are staying so long, they're starting to, although it's in cold storage, it could just last for so long. The human body decays. This human body made up of Panchatattva, 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. When you die, the prana, apana, vyana, saman. Prana is the life force. The first thing goes, the breath. That goes. Apan is the heat. The body begins to get cold. That goes. Pranapan. Saman is the buoyancy in the body. That goes. The body just drops weight. And the other two, Vyana and Udan, those are the things that keeps the body from rotting. But no matter what you do, it will rot. You could leave it in whatever cold storage you want, it will rot. And to keep a body 2 and 3 weeks, I mean, where's the logic in it? I cannot see. So I, as the president of the Interreligious Organization of Trinidad and Tobago, I have started this lobby. I have joined with all the other religious organizations, and we are asking that government should ease the restriction on open air cremations, open air fire. I don't know how many of you are Hindus and how many of you will follow that kind of doctrine that we want it, we want it, we want it, and we don't want it tomorrow, we want it yesterday. And if they open the cremation for these COVID-related deaths, the whole backlog would go. But what it has gone now, one businessman have seen to make money out of it. He has built a big place somewhere in Central and he could put 100 bodies in it. Why do I want my family, my parents have died, but why would I want them to go and pile one on top of the other 100 bodies, and when you're ready they have a tag and the rolling body, they throw them like baga alu, you know. Throw this one, no, that's not the one, you know, throw it in. Why should I have to, why my parents should have to go through that? So I'm just using this opportunity to let you know that all of us as a Trinidad and Tobago community must lobby the government to put an ease on the open air cremation. We sing the song Pinjare Ke Panchire. The song tells us that Pinjare is a cage, Panchi is a bird. And every time you put, or any animal you put in a cage, you're always looking for freedom. If you only open it, they're gone. And they will never come back. The soul has gone. We are hoping that the soul will find that mukti, that liberation, that salvation. It has gotten that freedom. So we all give support to that. Sri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Ki Jai. My friends, at this time we will do a small havan here. Betty, you will just come with me outside for 1 minute. Anybody can come, camera. You need to have one outside. Come with you. Anybody can come, join with us here. Come here. Come here. You have to stay on this side and you're facing south, sir.
Can you make a picture of that?
Huh? No, just put it as yeah. Yeah, like this, no? Om Bhurva Swa Bhurva Swa. Somebody just bring the lota inside with the water from a place. Let's take the water, pass it around 3 times. Sarva papaharam shubham taridam kalapitam deva samyagya achmanyatam paya achmanyam samarpayami hari om. Put it down. But you take like this and you open the fire, let it fall through here so. Om. Om Aganaye Swadha. Yes, throw it all. Veshajaye Swadha. Yamaye Swadha. Mrityuaye Swadha. Antarikshaye Swadha. Yam Aye Swadha. Mata Pita Charan Kamale Bhyo Namo Namah Swadha. Sarve Bhyo Swadha. Brahmane Bhyo Swadha. More throw this side. Don't let it fly out. 3 more. Sarvam Vai Punagvam Swadha. Sarvam Vai Punagvam Swadha. Sarvam Vai Punagvam Swadha. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, yeah. All right. Put the terrier over it and bring in the rest. Gayatri Mantra, everybody. Om Bhurva Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargureva Shadhimahi Dhyoyona Prachodayat Swadha. Put it on one side. Take the water, pass it on the fire 3 times. Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Deva Samyagya Achmanyatam Toya Achmanyam Samarpayami Hari Om Ram Nam Satya Hai Sabse Vahi Gata Hai. Acha. Okay, pull the flame over yourself. Pull it over yourself 3 times.
3 times or 1?
3 times. Right, good. Leave that there. Let me go inside. Hey. All right, so we are about to close. Would we all please stand? Betty, you all take the roses and come stand. All the immediate family, take the roses. Come, yeah. Shut them out now. We take one. You just take the rose and hold it in your hand. And when we are completed, then you will offer it. Don't offer it yet. Just hold your roses and You may be the one they call in majesty. You may have money in large quantity. You may have friends in high society. Don't be so proud to know whatever you may be. You may have riches to comfort your soul, but your mother is the master key of this world. Your mother's love should never forget. What is due, child, you're bound to Never treat your mother bad, never make her sad. Make your mother happy and glad, she'll never wish you bad. Never treat your mother bad, never make her sad. Make your mother happy and glad, she'll never wish you bad. One is deep water till the well runs dry, just like your mother when she closes her eyes. Your mother's love should never forget. Child, you're born to regret. Let us close our eyes as we pray for the peacefulness of this soul and peacefulness in our lives, and we should be successful in whatever endeavors we may have. And Lord, bless us that we may be able to beat this pandemic that is sweeping the entire world. Om Anadino Vigano Deva Shankachakragadadhara Akshayaha Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Isavasya Midam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tvaktena Vunjita Magadakasya Sridanam Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadai Purnameva Vashishyate Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. Devotees, this has brought us to the end of this service, and now Nicholas from Boodoo's will take over from here. Now remember, all of you cannot go to the crematorium. How many people are allowed? 10 people, so 10 of you can go. We have done everything that we are supposed to do here. We have completed the Havan and we have shantied everything. And we have put the Panchak signs that we have shantied at. We have put pin and everything, so everything is shanti here. So my advice is, because of the present situation we're in, that we all should, everybody shouldn't flock to go down there. The important people, I mean, sometimes because of the emotions they want to go, but sometimes it's not the healthy thing to do. I wouldn't say the right thing. In these days, it's not the healthy thing to do. Sitaram to everyone until we meet again. Offer flowers, take out your ring from your finger. Not your ring, yeah.
Where am I putting?
Yeah, and put it right on top. You all can come and offer your flowers now. Sitaram everybody until we meet again. I hope you all satisfied with this service.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
put
sorry.
An already in
So,
Siddharth Road.
huh?
You did put an alcohol in Siddharth Road.
Siddharth Road?
Kumari and Raja.
Oh, Kumari, and then after his son died too, girl.
Yeah. This is Kumari's sister.
Huh?
This is Kumari's sister.
Kumari's sister?
Yeah.
I didn't know
This is one
that.
of her
Why
sisters.
didn't tell me that?
Yeah, this is
And you
Kumari's
see everybody have one mask, I can't make out anybody.
Listen. Hey, anything in? Thank you.
Yeah, go on to the right.
Let me take a nice ride, man. We're going back on the front. You gotta find out.
Thank you.
Ja, is al lauw in. Ja, dat is
Okay. You done?
Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry for over 25 years, is now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. At Boodoo's, you are assured quality service and affordable funeral packages so that your loved ones get the send-off they deserve. Boodoo's can ship and receive worldwide. When the inevitable occurs, you can rely on Boodoo's Funeral Home, funeral directors and embalmers. Now at number 2 Southern Main Road, Cunupia. 24-hour service available. Phone 370-8036. Boodoo's Funeral Home, a leader in the funeral industry.